guys, welcome back. I'm a little out of frame. What? So anyway, I wanted to show you this, a staghorn fern, or some people say it might be an elkhorn fern. I don't really know. I don't really care all that much. I will call it a staghorn fern for this video, because that is what I'm familiar with calling it, and that's what they seem to be selling it for in my garden center. Not saying that they're right, but that's just what it is. There's so much confusion between common names and garden centers, it seems. So if you can remember, we put this into the moss ball, and I said that I was going to give you an update. And so here it is. We've made the moss ball with the I believe it was the fishing line, the monofilament wire. And then I wrapped the ball with some twine, and the twine was basically because the main plant actually snapped off when I was trying to make the ball, because I was spinning it around and it didn't like to be moved, and it just eventually broke off. So it was crazy. Let's do a card up here to link to the video where we made the staghorn fern moss ball. And now I won't lie to you, the staghorn fern looks a little like crap. Before it had beautiful leaves, and the leaves, they were thick and juicy and lovely. Now they are thin and more papery, and the veins are really standing out. Like they're not plump like they used to be. And that tells me that there's no moisture being taken up by the plant, or not as much moisture as there should be. And that's probably to do with the fact that we took all the roots off because it snapped off of its base. So I will keep you posted on that. There was an issue, a little bit of scale on this plant, and I tried to get rid of it in the beginning stage. But scale is always an ongoing process in my area because I can't use a systemic insecticide, and really systemic insecticides are what really help with scale, because scale latches onto the plant and it sucks the saps from the plant, and it creates a dome of oh, what is the dome of? It's like a solid coat of something. I can't remember what it is. The word's escaping me. And so when you spray a regular pesticide spray, it doesn't affect it because it's got a dome of protection over it, and it's just sucking the saps out of the plant. So a systemic will go into the plant, and the sap that it's drinking is going to kill the bug. So because I can't use systemic insecticides here, I don't have the option to easily eradicate something like scale. So scale is going to be with me for many, many years. I know that with diligent sprayings and wiping them away should, in time, resolve the problem. But you always have the problem where some scale is in the crevice of a leaf and you can't get to it, and then it has babies and then sends the babies out. And yeah, it's just an ongoing process. So I'm doing my best, and I do remove them whenever I see them. But I can't do it every day, and that could be a problem. I'm noticing that there's a little stickiness to the leaves, and that's probably to do with scale insect. So anyway, I wanted to share with you that, and if you remember correctly, also the moss ball was full of a root system. So we're waiting and seeing if in time there will be baby plants growing out the side of the moss ball. And I don't see anything yet, but it's still early. This is only a couple of weeks old, so maybe a month at the latest. I can't remember when we did this. Time really flies. But there was this leaf here that was still around. It didn't break off, so I wonder if through this it's going to send out all kinds of new babies. But I will keep you posted on this one. It's not looking the best. It's looking a little sad, but in time, hopefully it looks beautiful. So anyway, this is an update on the staghorn fern. Still alive, not doing great, but again, it lost all its roots. So I can't blame it, the poor thing. I think I'm going to give this a bath in some soapy water and hopefully get rid of some scale insect. Actually, I see a big scale infestation. I don't know whether it's going to pick it up on camera. Do you see all the little spots down on the end? Those are all scale insects. So I'm going to check it out and see what I can do. And anyway, until next time, join me on the Plants and Things What's Growing page for some fabulous photos and good conversation and, yeah, just a good time. And also join me on the regular Plants and Things Facebook page. Not as much happening on there, but I do post. I try to post relatively often. So anyway, until next time, show me what you're growing, and maybe you've tried to do a moss ball. Show me what it looks like. I'd really like to see. Also, I want to see what you're growing in a moss ball. So many plants can be grown this way, whether it's just a regular tropical plant, whether it's an orchid, I don't know. There's so many options. It's so cool. And where do you hang it? Do you hang it in a window? Do you hang it just in the middle of your living room? Do you have it not even hanging? Do you have it in just a saucer on a side table because that's pretty cool? Anyway, show me what you got, and until next time, happy growing. Looks like each one of them is going to have one bloom spike. So this one over here had 2 bloom spikes, as you can see. Duh, Bill. And then this one has 1, and then this one here has 1. So I have pretty well cut off